Everyone remembers the dunk contests, those gravity-defying highlights that seem to bend the laws of physics. But the real story of the rivalry between Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins, the moment it was truly settled, wasn't under the bright lights of All-Star Weekend. The legend goes that there was a forgotten overtime classic, a secret war on some random night in the late 80s that drew a line in the sand and settled the debate forever. But the truth is way more complex and a lot more revealing. This is the story of how the massive and often brutal gap between a great player and the greatest of all time was truly proven, not in some mythical thriller, but in a playoff series that has been criminally overlooked. For Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins, the two most explosive athletes of their generation, history just seems to demand a moment like that. The rivalry was first forged in the spectacle of the slam dunk contest, specifically the now infamous 1988 contest in Chicago.
Michael gets a 50 and it's a dunk-off.
The score felt low, a whisper of home cooking in Chicago Stadium. He walked the length of the floor, took flight from just inside the free throw line, and nailed a perfect 50, securing the title. The controversy was immediate and has lingered for decades. Even Jordan himself has supposedly admitted to Nick over the years, "You know you won, but you were in Chicago." What can I tell you? That event cemented their status as equals in the air, two kings of flight sharing a throne. But the dunk contest is theater. This is where the myth of the forgotten overtime classic takes hold. It's a story basketball fans want to be true. A single game where these two titans went shot for shot, ending with a dramatic final possession that settled it all. But the historical record is silent. It wasn't about one night. It was about a fundamental shift in the league's hierarchy. The real story isn't about a forgotten game. It's about a forgotten series. A series that provided the final, indisputable evidence of the chasm that separated these two incredible talents. To understand why their rivalry ended the way it did, you have to understand how Michael Jordan was changing. In 1988, he put together one of the most dominant seasons ever, winning MVP, the scoring title, and Defensive Player of the Year, the first player in history to sweep all three. But that individual brilliance led to playoff disappointment. He could drop a playoff record 63 points on the legendary '86 Celtics, but his Bulls still got swept. He knew it wasn't enough. As the '80s bled into the '90s, his game evolved. The raw athleticism was still there, but now it was paired with a terrifying basketball IQ. He developed one of the most lethal post-up games for a guard in history. He learned to trust his teammates, manipulating entire defenses to create the best possible shot, whether it was for him or someone else. This was the Jordan of the first three-peat, a perfect fusion of otherworldly talent and genius-level strategy.